Thank you for joining us at 5 and streaming on KARE 11 Plus. I'm Rena Sarjanopoulos.
And I'm Lauren Lemanchek. St. Paul's Grand Casino Arena could be getting a major makeover. The city reached a deal with the Wild for $600 million in renovations to the arena, as well as to Roy Wilkins Auditorium and the River Center.
Mayor Kali Herr and the Wild owner Craig Leopold say their planned updates will not raise property taxes. Now, most of the money would be for the Wild's and Frost Home Stadium, with the rest set aside for improvements at the other two venues. But to make it all happen, the city and the Wild are asking state lawmakers for $200 million. Ian Russell joins us now live with this top story. Ian?
Yeah, Rena, this is the second year in a row that the city and team will ask the state legislature for money to renovate these properties. You know, it didn't happen last year, and that was even after they really slimmed down that request to the legislature. But listening to the mayor and to Craig Leopold this morning, they seemed optimistic to get this through. If it feels like deja vu, you'd be right.
To make this place into a facility that the city and our fans are proud of.
St. Paul and Minnesota Wild officials are once again asking for money to renovate some of the largest venues in the city.
I'm committed to fighting for this deal, and I look forward to talking to the legislature.
Grand Casino Arena, River Center, and Roy Wilkins Auditorium host millions of people and hundreds of events each year, which is why St. Paul Mayor Kali Herr and Minnesota Wild owner Craig Leopold say renovations need to happen now. Renovations will total $600 million. Funding would come from the city and team, each financing $162.5 million for Grand Casino Arena. The city will extend the half-cent sales tax, but they won't raise property taxes. The Wild will privately finance their portion for the arena, and the city will work with the team to fund the remaining $75 million for Roy Wilkins Auditorium. It will also include a $200 million ask at the state legislature, something lawmakers last year questioned amidst a tough economic outlook.
How are we going to go back to our communities and talk about how we were not able to fund some of these critical projects in our community?
I think that part of the problem in the past has been that there hasn't been the strongest case for it. It's really difficult to sell a deal to legislators.
Herr says they have an agreement in place with the Wild, already signed, saying that could help win over lawmakers.
I think that hopefully the legislature will see the huge investment by the other parties, but we really do need the other pieces to come through in order for to move forward.
A push for the future, and when both say they're confident, will work.
We will make sure that people will be proud of what is built here.
Now, as for what those renovations will look like, it sounds like it'll be a mix of behind-the-scenes and public-facing things. So think like HVAC and then bathrooms. Now, as what will happen in the legislature, we still have to wait and see, but I did reach out to State Senator Sandy Pappas, who represents downtown St. Paul. She told me in a statement she called this complex here a culturally significant and economically significant portion for the entirety of the East Metro, saying that she's hoping that progress will be made on this session. Rena.
All right, Ian, it's another tough year and a tough ask, but we'll see how that all plays out. Thank you.